Welcome to the Average American Sportsman.
The average American sportsman. The average American sportsman's a jack of all trades. He's passing on his heritage, making sure it doesn't fade. He changes with the season, does whatever the day requires, because being in the outdoors, what really lights his fire. The average American sportsman, we're the reason the seasons were made. The average American sportsman. Thank God for all the seasons.
How you doing? We're back over here on Misery Bay up on Presque Isle again. We were here the other day. We limited out on our panfish and caught a few smelt. Today we're going to try and set up on and target the smelt. So follow me, we'll get started. If you catch a couple hundred of them and spend the time to clean them and put them up, they sure make for a tasty meal in the wintertime or later in the year when you're sitting around, not doing any hunting or fishing. You can get some smelled out, cook them up. And they're a lot of fun. Once they do show up here, when they come in under the ice here and they get right up under the ice, you can see them through the holes. You're actually sight fishing these things, and that's about as exciting as it gets, if you ask me. I'm just using this little hand line I got here. It's just a little hand pole. I'm not sure who even makes it anymore. I don't remember who made this thing, but it works good for these smelt. You don't have a great big rod, you got the hole right between your feet. Show up, we just start like that one right there.
Water, ice, land, Wilcraft. You buy a truck so you don't have to walk. You buy a boat so you don't have to swim. You buy a Wilcraft so you don't have to walk or swim. A perfect combination for all your outdoor needs. For multi-seasonal, mobility-minded sportsmen. If you'd rather ride than walk, buy a Wilcraft. Visit us on the web at dryicemachines.net or call toll-free 1-888-DRY-ICE-3.
The smelt's teeth point down its throat. They point backwards in their mouth, so when they grab a prey, it can't get away. The harder something tries to get away from them, the more it gets tangled up in their little sharp needle teeth in their mouth. Well, that works against the smelt when you're trying to catch him, because when he grabs hold of this fuzzy grub or this waxworm, his teeth are pointing backwards in his mouth, and when you pick up on it, you kind of get him hooked on his own teeth. It hooks into the membrane of the waxworm and into the fuzz there on the jig. So it works pretty good. And once they start showing up here and you start catching them, man, it can really get exciting in a hurry. Hey, he got my waxworm. A little rascal pulled my waxworm off. Hey, pick them up, shake them off. Almost lost you. It's a rainbow smelt. Not much bigger than some of the bait you use through the year, isn't it, guys? Boy, they're tasty. There's just hardly nothing that compares to them when you get them. You get a bunch of them, get about 100 of them, and batter them up. They make for a good meal. them smelt. Yeah, baby. Who's your daddy? Scare all the smelt off, John, going for one smelt. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yee-hee. We're smelting now, man. Something smells fishy over here. He hooked himself. Oh, nope, there you go. That one got hooked too. Oh, darn it. I mean, they are attacking. I really enjoy them. My wife and kids really enjoy them. You can get some smelled out, cook them up, watch the ball game, and they're a lot of fun. Not much bigger than some of the minis we use all year, but boy, they're tasty. That's not bad for a half day's fishing. That Presque Isle really produces the fish, buddy, if you know where you're going and what to do when you get there. And while I got you here, before I go, I want to show you how to clean these smelt. So if you get up there and you get a chance to catch any of these smelt, you'll know how to take care of them. Right here, you got that pectoral fin right there behind the gill. I take a pair of scissors and I snip the head off of them right behind that fin. I run the point of the shears right up into the gullet, and I slit that stomach or the abdomen. And after I cut all the heads and then slit all the bellies on all of them, after I get done going through them, and I go back through and I take all of them and I take my thumb and run it up through the abdomen, take that intestines out of them. I'll get a little water running on the sink there, and I take my thumb and I scrape that black stuff out of the inside of their belly. Once you get all that black out of there and you get their innards out of there and their head off of them, that's basically what you're eating there. It's nothing but a small sardine, but you get about 100 of those and you batter them up and fry them, and buddy, let me tell you, they go over big with the whole family. So I hope you enjoy what you saw today. I hope you learned a little bit of something, and hope you can take it out there and use it in the field. Hope to see you back here next week. Well, now I gotta get busy and clean all these fish I brought home again. See you next time on the Average American Sportsman.